Reezy Resells. Follow the hustle.
What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Reezy Resells, and today I'm going to talk about how people are cheating on the Instacart app and why it's so hard for all of us legit Instacart shoppers who aren't cheating to get batches and to make an honest living. I'm going to go do a batch that I actually did get. It's a $62 batch, single order, only 2 miles of driving, a couple blocks from my house. We're going to go do that real quick. If you're not an Instacart shopper, please sign up for Instacart. The link is down below. I still think it's a great opportunity for a lot of you to make money, but currently it's getting harder and harder to get batches. So let's go start this order and we can talk about this as soon as I'm done with this order. What do I mean when I say it's been getting harder and harder to get batches on Instacart? Well, a lot of people actually say that there's no batches at all. When you open your Instacart screen, it just looks like that, right? Just no batches at all. And if a batch does pop up, it's small and it disappears in 1 second, maximum of 30 seconds. Your screen is just never really fully populated with batches like it was before. When I say before, I obviously mean before all of the new hires that happened. That's part of the problem. Instacart hired 300,000 new drivers. And of course, people like me are popularizing it and making videos, but I don't really think I'm making a big dent in it. I don't have a lot of followers locally. My channel's not about local stuff, and still I'm having trouble here locally. One of the main contributing factors to the new hires is the fact that Instacart sent an email out to their own customer base asking the customers if they wanted to become Instacart shoppers. That probably created a lot of drivers. Can you imagine how many customers they had, how many people got that email, and now how many people are in the stores shopping? And I'm sure if you've been in a store shopping recently, you've seen it's mostly Instacart shoppers, mostly, pretty much almost exclusively. Let's go do this order real quick. And in case you guys wanted to know how I'm filming these videos with the chest camera, I don't think you could get more incognito than that. Check it out. What? That's called super incognito. All right, here we go. Time to swipe this order, get down to business. Can I get a cart? I do appreciate your hard work though. Thank you guys. Bacon is here. Black label, thick cut bacon. Gotcha. Crushed it. Actually has Lysol. Mop and glow. Do not see it. Mr. Clean, Mr. Clean, Mr. Clean. Nah, but we got Pine Sol. 40 of that. Swapping that out for Pine Sol because they did have that. Got him. Wow, this cart is wild. Cheese, small curd, alcohol. Hit this real quick. Stella. Here we go. Crema Chardonnay. These are the big bottles. Ooh, there's La Crema Pino. Crema. Got you. Oh, I got the Chardonnay Monterey. Very different. Crema Monterey. That's the right one. Nope, maybe this one. Crema Sonoma Coast. Yep, that was the right one. Very similar. Didn't say Sonoma Coast either. Gento pepper jack slices. 2 of them. Milk, curd cheese, juice, horizon milk, reduced fat. 2 of those. There is the orange juice. Orange peach mango. Gandhi. Paradise blend. Got you. Oh, I think this is it. Oh, this one's it. Really? 8? Nah, that's what I'm talking about. 10. Cheez-Its. Oatmeal instant brown sugar. 2 of those. Cheez-Its. Extra big. Brown sugar, regular sugar. Jalapenos, where are they? Got you. Crazy noodle bowl. Oh, the packaging is different, but I think this is it. Got 'em. 2 things of burrito pasta. I forgot. Uh-oh. See, that's when your phone connects to Wi-Fi on accident. Make sure you disable that. Here we go. All that's left now is bakery produce and these crackers. 3 avocados. Grabbing some bananas. Can I sneak by you real quick? Grab some lettuce. How are you today?
Good, you?
I'm all right, man. I think we're lucky to live where we live. It's not too crazy here, which is weird because usually we're the crazy ones. Yeah. 4 parsleys, 4 cilantro. Always make sure parsley and the cilantro are actually what they are. Easy to mix up. Excuse me? I'm looking for these La Panazella mini artisan crackers. Are they with the regular crackers? I don't think so. Okay, see, all right. Thank you very much. Sometimes stuff is not with the regular stuff. All that's left is something I missed on aisle 8. I'm gonna get in line. Grab one more thing. Ling Ling Pho grilled chicken Vietnamese style box. Gotcha.
All right, we're ready to check out. Forgot to send my Instacart intro. Looks like I found everything you wanted with minor substitution. I'm checking out now and headed your way. 15 minutes waiting in checkout. Ready? How you doing, sir?
Hi.
This is gonna be for Instacart.
Okay.
Do you need me to put my shopper number in, or do you got that?
We'll do that at the end.
All right. I do have a case of beer and some wine.
I'm told these going to be 2 4 29.
Awesome. Thank you, sir. You too. Always take your carts back.
Right now it is 10:38. It was 9:50 when I started this order. It took me almost exactly 30 minutes to shop the order. The rest of the time was for checkout and to get back to the car and unload. We're now gonna go drop it off. It's not too far. I'm pretty confident by the time we complete this delivery, and we'll only be a couple miles away, it will have been about exactly an hour for a $62 order, and then we can get back to talking about the subject matter at hand.
Okay, we're gonna swipe to start delivery.
Lately, I've been accepting the batches as soon as they pop up on the screen if they meet the dollar value that I want. There's also other things that you should be considering. How many items is it? How many orders is it? How far do you have to drive? Because remember, if you have to drive 5 miles to deliver the order, you got to drive 5 miles back. And time is money, right? But because the batches disappear so fast, if you consider anything on the order, you might miss it. I used to press into batches and see what the customer wanted, see what the tip was. If you do any of that stuff right now, you will miss the batch. So as soon as you see a batch that's at a store that you want to shop at, or it's near you, or it's a dollar value that you're okay to do it, just click it and swipe it right away. If you do not do that, you will not get the batch. And unfortunately, because of that, you don't get to evaluate the secondary information. So it might be a small batch payment and a high tip, which is dangerous because if you get tip baited, then you wasted a whole hour of your time and only got paid like 10 bucks or whatever the batch order price is. On top of that, you might accidentally get a triple order or a double order when you only wanted to do a single order. Like what's happening to me right now. I'm driving much further than I wanted to drive. I didn't realize that this was 4.6 miles to get to the customer's house from the grocery store. I was excited to see a $65 batch and I accepted it, and that's just what I'm going to deal with right now. So currently I am 6 minutes away from hitting the 1 hour mark from when I started this batch. We're 7 minutes out from the customer's delivery location. Why are we all having trouble getting batches? Besides the fact that Instacart hired over 300,000 new workers, right, and increased the supply of the drivers. Well, I think the demand is down right now. Everybody that really wanted to get groceries and didn't want to go outside, they ordered groceries in the last couple weeks. Also, people are getting anxious and they are going outside getting groceries themselves. On top of that, the government is talking about opening things up again. So I think that has a lot to do with why the demand is possibly down. And of course, with the supply of drivers up, that makes it harder in itself. There was also something Instacart was doing called batch acceptance pilot. They were only doing it in certain areas. I didn't get the email, but I did get a screenshot from someone who lives in Las Vegas and did. And apparently this would help you accept orders automatically. I don't know how it really works. Instacart claims to have canceled it, but it might still be going on in some respect. There is also something that happens called batch priority for new Instacart shoppers. What that means is that when you're a new Instacart shopper, you get priority on the first 50 batches. And with there being over 300,000 new Instacart shoppers nationally, that's a lot of batches that are being prioritized to them, right? That's 15 million batches that are being reserved for the new shoppers. The reason Instacart does this is to create a good experience for the new Instacart shopper and make them want to continue to use the service. Basically get them to depend on it and think they can depend on it before they actually get back to the reality of what the current batches are in their area without priority. Now, Instacart claims they don't do this. They also sometimes claim they do this. They've definitely done it in the past. That might not actually be happening, but I do feel like it is happening. On top of that, this is going to be the most important part of the conversation, in my opinion, is that people are gaming the system using bots. So there was an app called Sus Shopper, another one called Ninja Go or something like that. I'll put a picture here and a link in the description to a couple articles that were talking about this. Basically, what it does is it's a third-party service that people pay to use that helps you to get batches over other Instacart shoppers. I haven't seen it in action, but I can only assume that it is helping you to auto accept batches that meet the criteria you want, whether the tip is X or the total amount is X or the driving distance is X. And these apps are able to accept batches faster than a human can accept it, and probably faster than it can take for it to even appear on the screen. So before the batch has even appeared on the screen for people to accept, the batch grabber already read it, analyzed it, realized it fits your needs, and then clicked and swiped to accept it. I'm assuming this is probably more prevalent on Android devices, or maybe people are using laptops that clone their phones. Instacart is aware of this, and they are attempting to clamp down on it. It's not really in their best interest to clamp down on it, or at least they're not prioritized to do it, because it's hurting us. It's not hurting Instacart. Instacart is still making money. Their customers are still getting their orders. From over a decade of experience of selling on online platforms like Amazon and eBay, the platform doesn't really care about the seller as much. They care about the customer. If you guys know anything about the Instacart bot situation, please comment down below and let me know. Don't be afraid to put links in the comments. They will get blocked, but if they are relevant and important, I'll approve them. I want to get to the bottom of this. Eventually, Instacart will figure this whole situation out, and the people that are using bots will get banned, and you will lose your Instacart account forever. It's never worth it to game the system for short-term gain. When it gets good again, you're not going to be able to do it. I see a lot of people saying that they can't handle the fact that there's not a lot of batches, or that they're going to quit. They want to give up. Lots of people are thinking like that, and when everyone gives up and you stick around, that's when it gets good again. No different from selling online on any other platform, hot trend, stock market. The people who stick in there are the ones that benefit long term. Now, what can you do to have a better chance at grabbing some batches besides just swiping them up as fast as possible? You might swipe up a batch that you really don't want to do, and you could cancel it, but you don't want to cancel too many batches because that will affect your batch acceptance. Here's another tip, guys. When you're driving somewhere and you know the order is going to be where you don't have signal, make sure you use Google Maps. Download the map area to your phone so that you have the map on your phone even when you're offline. Oh, it looks like this is where we're going. Hello, Christopher.
How are you?
Good, how are you? From the time that I accepted this delivery till when I completed it, it was an hour and 9 minutes, $62, and now I gotta drive 4 miles back to the grocery store if I want to do another batch, or home, or whatever. Now, obviously, you guys definitely read the article that I showed you previously. If you're an Instacart shopper who's concerned about bots, I'm sure you've been doing some research and you've read the article that TechCrunch posted, as well as other news agencies. Unfortunately, I don't have any super solid proof to show you. I don't know the name of the bot app that people are using right now. I know they were previously using Sus Shopper or Sue Shopper and Ninja Go to collect hours or batches on Instacart and snipe them, similar to an eBay sniping tool. I don't know the name of the new one or what they're using, and even if I did, I don't think I would share it with you guys. I don't want you guys to put your accounts at risk and sign up for the short-term gain. It's definitely not worth it, but if I did know, I probably would share it because I actually would like to expose it and bring more attention, so hopefully there would be more heat coming down on Instacart and they would fix the problem. The reality of it is, this is something we got to deal with. Other gig economy apps, they have this problem as well. You're just gonna have to wake up earlier, be quicker on the swipe, and hopefully just survive it, wait it out. Lots of people aren't going to be able to survive it or wait it out, and they're going to move on to other apps or other ways to make money, and the strong will survive. People that hang around, make it through the down period, will benefit the most for the next upward period when it starts to recover. Currently, I'm able to still make money. It's just harder to get batches. Not as good as what I was doing previously, making $45 in 45 minutes, but it's still really close. It's just harder to get the batches. As soon as you see it, swipe it. Don't wait to get the notifications. Stay on the batch screen. Also, if you want to know more information, please follow the subreddit for Instacart shoppers. That's your best bet to find information. There's a bunch of Facebook groups for Instacart that you could join as well. The best tip, like I mentioned earlier, is just to get up early in the morning and work as early as possible, because the lazy people, they're also not waking up early, and the multitude of shoppers are not up early either. So the earlier you get up, the less action there is on the batches and the more batches you can get. That being said, I still think it's a great opportunity for a lot of you guys to make money, especially depending on where you live. So if you're on the fence about signing up for Instacart and you haven't signed up yet, use my link down here, right here on the screen, also in the description. I will share 20% of my affiliate bonus that I get if you complete your required batches back with you. In order to qualify for that, please send me an email, Reezy Resells, like my channel name, @gmail.com. Subject line Instacart. Include your first name, your last name, the city you're operating in, and your PayPal or Venmo email address so that I can pay you when you do complete your batches. If you guys have any questions at all about Instacart, or especially any information about the bots and how it's working, please comment down below so we can expose this, so we can help make things right again. And if you would like to see me make more Instacart videos, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, comment down below, make more Instacart videos. And as always, guys, remember, if you ain't flipping, you slipping. Peace.
You'll get strangled to death as I mangle your flesh. Lights on, Nikon, which angle is best? I put you in the frame and let you hang with the rest. Call it photo finish as we diminish your last breath. And if the Sabbath is the day of the Lord, then my style of rap is like the way of the sword. Better sharpen your blade, I'm coming straight for your door. I see the devil in your